Welcome to your walkthrough for your Bio 112 class. So here's your Bio 112 class. Remember what I told you about the activity stream? Don't trust it. It's no good. Um, so you're going to click on your course. And when you get there, it'll look something like this. Note on the top, you've got course content or content. You've got a calendar that shows you all the due dates. You've got the discussions. This is where the discussion boards are separately, but all of your discussions are also going to be in the course content. I'm going to put everything in the course content that you need. And then here is messages, which we're going to try to use this time around. And then, of course, here's your gradebook. I'm going to set up an overall grade as soon as I get a chance. So that's going to be my next order of business. But the content was more important. The walkthrough video that I'm recording is going to end up right here. I did update the helpful resources. So this is a quick introduction to Blackboard. If you're struggling with Blackboard, this is going to help you. As you ask questions that are probably going to be of interest to everybody, I will answer them here. I will add them to this document. So if there's something that comes up, look in there. I may have answered it. One of the questions that gets frequently asked is Spotlight. I've updated that information. So if you click on this Google Doc, it tells you everything you need to know about Spotlight, the website that you use, the topics. You click on this and you get to the topics, registration, calendar, basically everything you need to know to get into Spotlight. 4 sessions is required. At this point, actually, I'll go right in there real quick. At this point, the sessions are offered for Bio 112. The sessions are offered Tuesdays from 2 to 3, Wednesdays from 8 to 9, Saturday from 10 to 11, and Sunday from 8 to 9. But I'm getting ready to send a survey out to see if we need to adjust that. I'm the only person teaching those, so 4 sessions a week is what I can cover. So we need to try to make sure that everybody gets covered with that. Course info and resources only has the Spotlight instructions in there. This is literally the same link to the same place. I sometimes will give you lots of different places to get to the same place, not to try to confuse you, but in case you get lost, you can still find your way there. Mastering biology we talked about. This is one of the links to get to the e-text. This is the course home. Don't ignore the study area. It's got interesting things in there, videos, access to um, all kinds of different things. Um, Tests, vocabulary study tunes, videos, tutor sessions with MP3s, and by chapter. So they're really quite extensive. The other thing I was going to point out to you that actually my embedded tutor pointed out to me, she was telling me that Pearson, the book, the ebook, so don't forget to look at images. Images oftentimes are not illustration, but basically summaries of concepts, right? So, this is basically a summary of a concept, right? One of the things you can do is there's usually an explanation somewhere of the figure, and what you can do if you click on this, it will read the book to you. So what you can do is you can click on here and have it read to you as you're looking at the figure, which I think is something that's kind of handy. So that's the book. Um, First things first is the syllabus. So there's a couple of assignments in the syllabus. That's the only time that you're going to have assignments that are not going to be in the folder as long as I can help it. So click on here. Introduction, this is me. Click on course syllabus. Click on instructor. This is me. This is how you can get a hold of me. And I've updated my bookings page. Office hours, mostly by appointment, but I will be around Thursdays from noon to 4. Um, you can ping me on Teams that way. The syllabus, I'm not going to go over it in detail right now. I'll make maybe a separate video if we need that. But you click on here, you get to the syllabus, um, and the syllabus tells you things like contact information, a lot of legal mumbo jumbo, but the things you really care about, which is the rules about exams, how's your grade calculated. Um, so mastering is 20%, exams together is 30%, assignments is 40, and discussion board is 10%. And then here is our approximate schedule, how I want to get through this, 2 exams with the dates, and that you can go through this with a fine-tooth comb. The next thing is an assignment, the syllabus agreement. You just click on the assessment, and then you find the assignment, the syllabus agreement. You'll find the document here. All of those things are always going to be in the same folder. I stick everything in there in different, right? You'll always have these 4 folders with the things that are in there. And the function of each of those items that are in there is described under the, I'll show you where it's described. So syllabus agreements, then you have a syllabus quiz. And then we jump into the first unit. All units are always going to look the same way. There's always going to be an overview. Then there's going to be a lecture, the ebook access, demonstrations, and then assignments. The assignments are always going to be in the assignment folder. I'm going to always structure it so that you should know the background information. I expect you before we come to class, I expect you to look at the to know, to try to make your way through the background information. Um, Check out the demonstrations. If there's a lecture, make sure you listen to those. Um, and then we'll try to work on these things as much as we can. You can do the mastering yourself. This week there's not much there, but if there's something that's a little more involved, we'll work on that in class. So the idea is to do the easy things at home and do the more difficult things in class. So specifically, well, I'll go specifically in that in the walkthrough. So I'm going to end this here to keep this short and sweet.